Good morning. It is crafting day. It is very chilly here. It is raining. Very odd for this time of year, and it's chilly. I actually have my little heater turned on out here in the studio, which is a mess, but work is getting in the way of life. It is taking up too much time. But I actually sold out of my buntings on my Etsy shop. And so I need to be making more. So I thought I would include you guys and we'll make it a crafting day. I have not got back to the cow rug yet. And I have a band on the loom that I need to finish. But like I said, I guess for the Memorial weekend, I ended up having to work 4 days straight, which my knees, my feet, everything is revolting. And I've got to go back tomorrow. I'm really not liking this job. But I need to get going on this. I did get out here and get some pinned. I already had some of the flags made. And I still have more flags made. So I can get several buntings. I've got the black thread on my machine right now. So I'm going to see if I can actually get some more black ones. This one, I finished this one. It's just like an 8-foot, 9 little flags for like parties and things like that. But before I change over to white thread, I don't know if I can say this one. I'm going to see if I've got enough of this. I don't even know what you call this. I've been calling it cord, but it's not. Bias tape, that's what it is. Let's see, I think I have enough to make a few more. Whew, what have you guys been doing? What is everybody doing? Everybody have a good weekend. Memorial weekend, of course, is bittersweet for many. And it was hard. I mean, because my father was in the Navy. My father-in-law was in the National Guard. Both of them have gone on. And so remembering them. And just seeing all the stories, all the ones who left so young. So it's kind of hard to get into the whole picnic, cookout stuff. I don't know. I'm in a celebration of life kind of deal. I understand. Yeah, I do. But, yeah. It was hard to have to be at work trying to sell things. And I don't know. It just felt weird. I think it's kind of, I guess the retail industry has taken every holiday or Memorial Day or anything that is supposed to have sentimental meaning and just turned it into a selling opportunity. That's just life, I guess, but it does leave us kind of sour taste in my mouth, especially when I have to participate in it to make a living. Not thrilled with that, so I'm kind of glad it's passed. Today is Tuesday. Like I said, 1 day off, then I have to go back tomorrow, which that is too many days to be part-time. I'm supposed to be part-time, but things are crazy. Alright, so I'm going to try to these are multicolor, so there's no specific color, so I just try to dark light kind of thing. I need to lay out 9. Can't really see. So, trying to mix them up. Like a blue. See if I can get a blue or a green. Let's do a blue. Do a blue. And let's do a yellow. And I don't have a good place to put this camera. It is way too close. I mean, it's against the wall. Because the desk is against the wall. So I don't really have a good way to get it out of the way. But I have been working on our new little channel every spare moment. I have the first video ready to air, I think, Wednesday. I wonder if I can change this just a little bit to where it's, yeah, because I keep going out of frame. That's another blue. Maybe a pink. We'll add a pink in there. Add a pink. I guess I should trim these as I go. That would be better, wouldn't it? Get my trash can here. But I'm starting this other little channel where instead of on here when I'm talking farm and crafts and things like that, also talking about, you know, true crime and mysteries and stuff, I'm actually going to have a different channel. It's kind of like a sister channel to talk about that kind of stuff. So that I think will be fun. I hope y'all will come over and hang out with me. I was looking at some of the blue. I don't know blue yet. Pink. Looking to see if there's any updates. The video I'm dropping Wednesday. Oh, and my new channel is going to be called Overalls and Alibis. Keeping with our farm theme here. What a gray. Gray. Not too gray. So the first one is going to kind of do an update on the Lily and Jack Sullivan missing children's case in Nova Scotia. There's not really any official updates yet, but kind of just go over the case. But also a great aunt on the father's side, not stepfather, but bio father, is speaking out on her social media. And she is angry. She's got some harsh words. So we kind of went over that. And so that will be Wednesday on that channel. Whoops. I am so behind on my crafts and stuff. Like I said, this whole job thing's getting in the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 more. I might do the blue last. I do not have any red. I bought like pre-cut, I think it was 10 by 10 square fabric squares because I got a good deal at it. Fabric is so expensive. I got a really good deal on this pre-cut cotton to make my flags out of, and it came in a, you know, color assortment, and it's all like no primary colors. There's no primary colors, which I would like to have primary colors, but unfortunately, it's got a yellow. What? Oh, I don't have a green. Got some greens here. Okay, what was I telling y'all? Lord have mercy, my brain is just fried from work. I'm so tired. Yes, I actually spent like an hour or so working on the painting of the restaurant scene. And I was trying to use it's not a GoPro, it's a different brand, a little camera that I had mounted right to where it was looking right at the thing. So it was nice close up. And I spent like an hour getting processed. And now I can't use the footage because I have lost the little thing that lets you put the memory card in this little adapter and then put it in your USB to transfer it into your computer. Lost it. I can't find it anywhere. So I can't use my footage. And I haven't had time with crazy work stuff to do much on it. I did a little bit yesterday, but I'm getting close to being finished. I really think I'm going to love it when it's finished. But I'm still really struggling to learn how to do skin tones. So, working on that. Okay, these are the colors I'm going to do for this one. This is the color set. Okay. So now I'm just going to do a 12-inch tie-off end for tying it to wherever you're going to put your bunting. And I've got me a little spacer here that I just cut from one of my bookmarks. And that's going to help me space them out. It ends up being about 8 foot. So I'm going to just work on getting another one ready to sew. So as far as the artwork, it's still work in progress. It's one of them things where when I paint, I need to have plenty of time, start first thing in the morning. But when I know I have all these other things to do, there's no need in even starting it because I'm not going to really get anywhere. Because you got to really get in the groove. So I didn't even start today because I knew I had so much to do. I'm researching, trying to get the second video on the True Crime channel. The first video is the True Crime one, and the second video is going to be a unsolved mysteries type thing, which I'm really fascinated about. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So I was working on that, and then I got to do something for this channel too. I miss you guys. But it's raining, so we can't get out and walk the dogs. We can't get out and videotape the cows or anything like that. So I figured we would do a craft day. Let's do that in the rain. I did put up a canopy in the rain yesterday. A 10 by 20 canopy over where my son parks his car. Because his car leaks the door. Over the door. So put up a canopy. They were on sale at Lowe's for the Memorial Day. So I grabbed that while I could. Not too hard to put up. But I got that done. So now his car's not getting flooded every time it rains. Let's see, get the message. Ooh. I did see that a lot of the true crime community channels came together. Well, I take it back. More of maybe true crime channels. Because I think they're more about they're not actually considered true crime channels. I think they're more considered drama channels or whatever. Commentary, something like that. But they came together and did fundraisers for missing children's charity and raised an amazing amount of money. They did an awesome thing. So that was amazing to see them coming together for that, to help missing children. Get this on there. I wish I could put the camera to where you can actually see what I'm doing here instead of having to look at me the whole time. It keeps coming on, but I don't think. Let's see. I'm not sure. If I can get that to stay right there. Yeah, you can see that. So you can see what I'm doing. These have actually sold pretty good. I think it's starting to pick up. Like I said, I just sold out. I sold 4 in one order. And that was all I had made. I guess it's getting close to like festival time. People are starting to get their decorations, like Ren fairs and things like that, which is awesome. Or themed parties, because that's what we're about. The medieval themed parties. Okay, get this trimmed. Last one. Yeah, the birds. It amazes me how wildlife takes full advantage of every opportunity. When I set up this studio, it has cute little flower boxes on the windows. And of course, immediately birds started building nests in there. And I have like a little built up, not porch really, But I actually just used, what do you call those things? Wooden pallets, and made like a little deck thing in front to step up on. And I went around the outside of it with plastic lattice, like the little fence you put around flowers or something. It's about this, what, it's about 6 inches tall, white, like a miniature picket fence. So, to try to keep, critters from going under, well, no. Even though between the slats is only like this big, squirrels can get under there. So it has become the squirrel place. I see them running under there. There's probably a million nuts hidden under there. Probably, I'm thinking. Alright, so here's another one. Ready for sewing. So that's 2. Let's see what else. Alright, so I'm not going to try to sew on camera because of the noise. So what else can we do? I'm going to bring my loom back up. This cat. It's a noisy bird. I think after this one I'm going to make another gold band. Because that was the one somebody favorited. And this one I kind of messed up on, remember? It ended up being narrower at one end than the other. That's why I made me like a little guide to kind of keep up with that better this time. I can hear that bird. You can't really see it. It's hard to get away where you can actually see the weaving. I'm trying. I'm out of practice. I wonder if I should do some solid without the different color edge, just solid. See, that one's too loose right there. I have trouble with it right on the edge being too loose. I don't know what the trick is to that. That fell out there. There's no art stuff going on right now other than online stuff. I entered a piece in the Dakota Art second quarter show. The first quarter I placed with the little mouse and mushroom, remember? I did this one. I entered my little girl in the market with the bright orange. So we'll see how that does. I really like that piece. And I don't know, I can't remember if I've been on here since. I've got 2 pieces hanging at the local coffee shop. We'll see how that goes. Trying to run an art and craft business is marketing, all the time marketing, finding new avenues. I wished I could figure out a way to better market my prints. I'd really like to be selling more prints, but I'm posting Instagram. I don't know, is Instagram pretty much dead for artists? Because my Instagram is like daily posted, reels, post, call to actions, links, everything. It's done because I'm not the one doing it. The company that I have my website with, Art Storefronts, is doing it because I got their co-pilot program, so they're doing that marketing. But it's just not. It's like they're doing everything, but it's not turning into sales, and it's really frustrating. Most of the sales that I've had, most of my sales are in person at shows. Oh, I'm getting too wide again. Or from Facebook, where I post, things I'm working on, somebody likes it, and they might buy a print of that. So I'm really wondering if Instagram is even worth the effort anymore. What do you guys think? Is Instagram dead for artists? I would rather maybe start doing the reels instead of on Instagram. Put them on here on YouTube. Maybe I should do that. Oh, see, look, it's going from fat to thin. I have the worst trouble with that, and I'm not sure what I'm doing. I know as you move up the band, the tension gets tighter. Oh, what did I do? Did I do it like that? No, okay. Scared me. Thought I pulled it through the wrong way. As far as marketing, I'm really thinking about, but now they post to my Facebook too, but my Facebook business page. And I don't have a lot of people on my business page. Maybe I need to figure out something to do about that. Most of the prints I've sold have been where I post something on my personal page. So it's actually people I know. Not sure. Should I redirect efforts to the Facebook marketing and not the Instagram? What do you guys? Do you sell any work? What do you find is most beneficial? I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Because it is hard nowadays. And especially competing with AI art. I don't have anything against AI. I love using AI for a lot of things, but not for painting. I use AI to help come up with references, backgrounds, things like that. Like the restaurant scene I'm doing, I use 3 different AI image generators to generate loads and loads of pictures of restaurant scenes, waiters. It helps with your costuming, your clothing and all those kind of things. It's really good because it's hard to find just the right photograph. So I don't really see a difference in starting with a reference that a photographer took, or a reference that an AI generated. Either way, I'm still changing it, interpreting it, and using it as just a building block to my own vision. And if anything, I think the AI references are closer to my own because I'm the one writing the prompt. I'm telling it what I envision this piece to be. And instead of searching for hours and hours and hours for a photograph that's similar to what I'm looking for, and then having to do a whole lot of changing, I can pretty much get a reference that's going to be much closer to my vision. And then I just, build on that to create what I imagine. I always look first to see if I can find photos, but very seldom do I find something I really like. Now with the animal art, I can usually find, photos, and I might use AI to help generate backgrounds or scenes for my animal to be in, because AI is really good with that, I think, for setting a scene. But I'm trying to embrace technology as I go. But as far as, my painting, I'm still painting by hand, altering and changing as I go, molding it to my imagination, my inspiration. Let's see, what other... Now, if you ever want to try art storefronts, let me know. I think I've got they give everybody a referral code or something to refer people. It is kind of expensive, but it's a very professional website. They have good tech support, and they have office hours where they have these Zoom meetings, usually sometimes twice a day. They'll have one for technical support and one for marketing support, and they do a lot to really help you, and they've got a new thing called Art Helper that I did get that when they launched it, and it is an AI service, but it's very beneficial. It does room scene mock-ups for you. You can download them and then use them to post to your social media. And it also helps you write descriptions for your website, meta tags, all that kind of technical stuff that you don't really want to be thinking about. You just want to be making art. So I find it very helpful. And one tool that I found very interesting, it's called Art Analyzer. And what I've actually used it for, instead of a finished piece, I'll put in either my first sketch or my reference. Once I've kind of messed with it and got it kind of like I want it, I'll actually upload it into the analyzer. So it's not a finished piece, but it's going to tell me things about whether the composition is balanced, whether the colors are balanced, what kind of feel it has. It's an interesting insight. So yeah, I like that. But I am seriously considering, when my subscription to Auto Copilot runs out, I don't know that I'm going to do it again, because I think I'm going to really back off from Instagram, because I'm not getting I don't think it is advancing my art marketing at all. I just don't. But yeah. Okay, well, it is lunchtime, so I'm going to leave this loose. You always leave it loose when you're going to leave it for a while, or it's going to end up stretching or messing up your thing. Alright, you guys, so I'm going to get off of here and go get some lunch, and I'll talk to you guys later.